Lick my fucking piss. Shit my fucking ass. Eat my dick. Kiss my balls. Piss inside my ass. Hey! Hi! Ha ha! Hoo hoo! Hey! Ho ho! What a bap-a-doo! Squiddle-dee-dee! P to the Nis. Hi, this is DJ Penis. P to the Nis with DJ Penis. Pew, pew, pew. Hello. Just off the bat, we're going to do some Gun Viking stuff. This may involve Gun Viking spoilers. If you actually care about it that much, you might not want to see the Gun Viking spoilers. You might want to wait for the full story to come out. So, I don't know, fuck off for a bit, watch a different video, or skip ahead a few minutes. Because this is... whole new Gun Viking pages. They're up on Patreon, so you might have seen them already. You might not have. Page 1 of issue 4. Page 2. Time jumps. This is 2 days... set 2 days after issue 3. And then this page is set earlier that day. And then it jumps to... back in that present time, and then the big bad evil guy is like, you're a fuck, but who are you actually? Let's have a look. And he puts his glowing palm hand on Gun Viking's head, and he's like, and then it jumps to a flashback, and it fades into this smoke, and then you see it's a burning village, an old little villagey woo on fire, and then some scenes of violence and depravity. Violence against women, the best kind, obviously. Burning people alive, cutting their heads off and shit. And this little kid's like, oh, fuck, what the fucking hell? I can't believe you've done this. And he runs away, and this guy's like, what? Get that fucking kid. And he's running away. And then above the treetops, there's something falling out of the sky, and then a bright flash, and it pushes the trees back slightly, like it's some force coming at them, some explosion of some kind. And a bright flash illuminates the kid, and he's like, oh, shit, what the fuck was that? Let me hop off and investigate. And he hops off and investigates. And he sees this. Oh my fucking Jesus. Gee, the fucking whiz. Sorry, make sure it's sort of central in the shot. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Gee, the fucking whiz. What is going on? Holy cow. Mackerel cow. Holy fucking schmauzow. Some cosmonaut, some interdimensional traveller in some kind of spacesuit from the future is dead and hanging in a tree. And he's looking up like, what the fuck? This like, whoa, glow and shit. The fuck is going on? This is just like some little Viking village. And there's some fucking shit from the future. So the kid like looks down at the glow. See, there's this glow. And the kid looks down and he's like, what's that? It appears to be some kind of gun. So here's the traveller. And then he bends down to pick it up. And he picks it up and it's this like... weird futuristic looking device. He doesn't know what the fuck it is. He's never seen a gun before. I've got to blow my nose. Oh, I think it's the shift in seasons. I think that I've just about figured out what it is. Is when it shifts from like autumn to winter, I get really stuffy. When it shifts from winter to spring, it might not be that. It might just be my body's shit. Oh, fuck. That was a dreadful stop in the action. Oh, no. The fucking guys are showing up from before. Fuck. They're all evil looking, and there's another one, and they're like, fucking, there he is, pointing at him. He's all scared with the traveller above him, and he's like, fuck, and he's clenching this device to him. He doesn't know what to do. His thumb accidentally squeezes something, and it's the fucking trigger, and it goes, shells flying past him. He doesn't know what's happening. He's going crazy. What the fuck? These people, these fuckers about to get him, they'll get shot to fucking pieces. Look at that shit. Oh my god. And then in the aftermath, he's just stood there like, the fuck is going on? What the actual fuck fart? Shit, my mad dick. And he stood there with the gun and it's glowing slightly. There's some sort of interdimensional energy or something with shells and shit. And he's like, what the fuck? And then it fades back to, what the fuck? That was Gun Vikings flashback. Oh my God. I know I said before, the kid is Gun Viking. I was like, that kid is Gun Viking. Now you see, it's like, that's his origins. That's Gun Viking's fucking origin story right there. He was in a lowly little Viking village, got burned and raided, and the women were molested, people were chopped up, heads cut off, people burned alive. Gun Viking as a little kid, maybe pre-teen, sort of 12, 13 years old, he's scared, he doesn't know what to do, he runs off. But then some of the fucking raiders, they notice him, they run after him. But then while he's running away, something falls out of the sky, a blast of blinding light, and he's like, what the fuck is that? Fuck. It's not far away. He goes and investigates, and he sees this shit, and he's like, what the fuck? And then this weird device at his feet has fallen to the bottom of the tree, and he's like, God damn, fuck. The fuck is this shit? But then the raiders are coming after him. Ah, shit. He's scared. He doesn't know what to do. He's just grabbing hold of this thing. His thumb is grabbing part of it, squeezes it. All these fucking bullets come out of it, blow these fuckers apart. God damn it. What the fuck has just happened? Shit. This is from the... He's all like red-eyed and snotty and dripping from the... Whatever the fuck this is. Had some kind of power over him to force a memory out of him, to pull a memory out of his head. And it's left him like this. He's never looked more weak, I guess, or powerless, except for that one time where he collapsed in the snow in issue 2. Yeah, man. So it's this weird dimensional energy that affected him. And I was thinking... I was thinking about not doing this. Let's have something on show while I talk about it. I was thinking about not doing this because I didn't want to... I hate in movies and stuff where they like do, you know, like the Solo movie, where it's like, here's how Han Solo became Han Solo. And it's like, you don't need that. You have the character. That's all. You don't need all this shit, you know. So I wasn't going to do... Like, this is all I'd ever planned to show of Gun Viking's origin story. But I did think literally this morning in bed, I thought what I could do as a single issue is show how he got from to be a kid to the Gun Viking we know now. Because that's like, that does, I guess, leave some unanswered questions. Well, like someone like Han Solo, you just go, oh, he's like a space bandit kind of rogue guy and he does this and that, and you go, hey, it's Han Solo, cool. But then Gun Viking's this character and you accept him for what he is. Big Viking, lots of guns, cool. Then I tell you, this is where he came from. He was a kid and this thing fell out of the sky and but then that does leave the question of like, okay, but then that's quite a jump from that to that. So like, what's the journey? What I did think was, if he's about 13 years old, for instance, this Viking could be 33, possibly 33 years old. So I could do, each Gun Viking issue is 20 pages. So I could do a 20-page comic, each page showing 1 year of life from here to here. That could be quite a cool, like, lots of splash panels, because lots of them would just be him fighting or hiking or like almost dying or something, meeting someone. I could include how and why he has a costume, why he's so big and muscly, where he gets guns from. And in my head, it's a completely wordless comic. It's all told through just pictures. So that could be quite cool. But that would be, like I say, I've got this story to finish, which is almost halfway done with this issue. Get that book out. Then I do have another idea for a separate standalone Gun Viking story set after this one. So like a continuation of the story. So then after that, I could do just a fill in like one time 20-page issue of from child to adult gun Viking. Just an idea, innit? But I'm really happy with. That's the whole flashback scene, the grayscale flashback scene done. There's quite a bit of work in there. Oof. So now it's back to scratch. Music, pop, power. That's that Jurassic 5 song off of Tony Hawk's Underground. This is how I create a page. I do this. This is the border of my comic book page. And then this next page is going to be Gun Viking. So it'll be, I think, if I do it like this, maybe one bigger panel in the middle. Like that. And then this is going to be like I guess it could be shorter like this. It's going to be a sound effect, like a blacked out panel with sound effects. And this is going to be Gun Viking sort of launching up toward the big bad evil guy with his hands still shackled. Hands, shackles, angry Gun Viking face. Horns and shit. Jumping up, and all the guards are like, "Oh shit, what the fuck's going on? He's gone crazy! Oh my god!" And then so here you'd have, in my head it's like the big bad evil guy's mouth or his teeth in like this evil grin. That's a little bit similar to two other panels from the issue already. So I've already got that one. And then there's that one. So I don't know if I want to put a third, even bigger panel of Big Bad. Maybe if I put his whole... If I do it like... like that. And then, so that's going to be its own panel, just sort of floating above the page with no borders, and then a little Gun Viking sort of almost superimposed on there, looking weak and defeated. Maybe having... Oh, that'd be quite cool to have him this way, facing this way. So that it's like this, and he's tormenting him, you know, over his head from behind. And then it switches this way. So this panel will sort of go calmly this way in terms of movement. Then this one will kind of go that way, and then this one will go that way. So that's quite cool. A nice little through line. Cut off by that. I won't give away what the sound effect's going to be. That's going to be a blacked out sound effect panel. Sound effect here, and another one here. He needs to look fucking mean, angry, like I am going to rip your fucking head off, angry. Like red rage behind his eyes. Shoulders. And yeah, I want him here to look fairly despondent and like he can't believe what's going on, what's happening, what he's hearing. Like he might be done for almost. Like almost like he's given in. And the big bad evil fuck is like, yeah, fucking stupid little Viking prick sod. Yeah, getcha. I could do just big mouth. It'd be quite cool. I guess because his mouth is the only part you can really see of him. The rest of his body's covered in various ways. So it might be worth making the mouth like the thing. So that'll be a bigger panel. Maybe come off the edge of the page. Maybe. Don't know. And then this one is going to be, I guess, Gun Viking looking small from behind. Be like this, I think. Some guards standing here, and here, and here, and here, and here. And the big bad evil guy. Oh, I was going to try to do like a panoramic, but I'm not sure how well I'd be able to do that. But I did want to have the big bad evil guy be like, ha ha ha, you fuck, yeah, little fucking fuck. Oh, that's cool actually, yeah, because if the helmet's got the horns, I almost forgot about that. I could use the horns to sort of come through the... But I don't want it to... No, we'll see. So yeah, I want the big bad evil guy to be like, haha, you fuck. Because he's going to be saying... So in this panel... Where is it? Oh, God. He's like, oh, my men fear you like you're a god, blah, 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 blah. But gods aren't real, which makes you a man. Just a man. Like, only a man or something. But who are you? Let's find out who you are. And then the whole flashback. So then, at the end of the flashback, he has used his hand power to look at his thoughts. His glowing hand might still be glowing. Maybe some glow on his head to match that. So he's going to be like, oh, you're not even a man. You're just a boy. Just some scared little boy who's come to get revenge on the people that he believes killed his family. I think that'll work panel-wise. His feet would be there. He'd be like that. Yeah, that works. This is like this guy's throne or whatever. Not really a throne, but like a chair. I don't know. Something. I forgot. I completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, this is like his chair, which will be shown later on more fully. So for now, I don't need to show too much of that. But so he's like, you're not even. There'll be text here. His text doesn't have bubbles, so it will just be here. You're not even a man, just a scared little boy trying to get revenge on the one who killed your family or whatever. And then, so it's going to be Gun Viking here, all like, oh my fucking god. Big bad evil guy's mouth, because here he's going to be saying, to be honest, I've destroyed enough, homes and villages and communities that I have I don't remember specifically your village getting burned. I don't remember that evening, but I think it's fairly fair to say your family all suffered as they died. Your mother would have, your father would have watched in tears as your mother was defiled, and then your mother would have watched as your husband, as your father was beheaded, maybe even cut into several pieces and burned. And you ran away. All you could do was run. Just a scared boy. And then he's going to go, fucking leap at him. And then that's cut off by a sound effect. So that's the next page. And I like every page to be like enclosed. Originally, here's some information. Originally, I intended for Gun Viking to be like a web comic. And I kind of did release like a page a week over a number of weeks. So every page, I tried to make every page fairly self-contained, that there wasn't. So this obviously continues to the next page, but it's not like half a conversation here and then half a conversation on the next page. The page ends here, so then the next page will have a start and a finish, potentially. Yeah, the next page will. So that's going to be that. I think that's the layout pretty much. This might need a bit of work. I might need to show his hands. Like this is, and this, like I say, this is how I go about, making a page. Sometimes I draw it neater, sometimes I don't. But Gun Viking. There. Big Bad Evil Guy. I don't know if Big Bad Evil Guy has a name. I don't know if he needs one. His fur, his helmet, his horns, his hand. Oh, and he's got these like swords behind his back. I quite like the design of this guy. I might draw a big picture of him. Guards and such. That's a hand. Text. Then Gun Viking here. Big Bad Evil Guy's mouth. And then the Leaping Viking. That'll be the name if I ever open up a pub or something. It'll be called the Leaping Viking. Shackles. And then his hands need to be like reaching out. So I might need to shrink this down a little bit. Have his hair coming out to show movement. Have his other arm here. So yeah, I'll need to change this up a little bit. Put some like rah sound effect in here. Action lines and shit. And that will be that page. So then the next thing to do would be to go on a light box and trace that onto some nicer paper, just in my light blue pen, ink it, paint it, and that's another page fucking done. Of course, the inking and painting and everything is anywhere from, as I say, usually my go-to answer is 6 to 12 hours, depending on whatever. Let's take a look at an Darren Brown portraits. I saw this many years ago in the shops. On the shelf, I saw the spine, Darren Brown portraits, and I thought, surely it's not that Darren Brown. And I flipped through it, and I was like, well, it is fucking cool. And then I finally got to the end, and I saw that, and I was like, it is. It's that Darren Brown. He, if you don't know, he's a British sort of, not psychic. He's better than a psychic because he doesn't pretend to be psychic, which is the problem with most psychics, is they try to make dumb people believe that they actually have some fucking mystic power, some connection to the other world or whatever. But he is very, very good because he purposefully goes against that and says, I'm not a psychic. This is how I trick people into thinking these things are happening when actually this is what's happening. It's not mind control. It's like confusion and misdirection and sleight of hand to, trick the brain into thinking certain things. Hypnotism comes into it a little bit, but with him, you kind of see how hypnotism works, and it's all about suggestion and suggesting things to, certain people, the way their brains work makes them more susceptible to their suggestions, and then you can make someone believe they're a chicken or, I don't know, fucking whatever. He does all of that. He does loads and loads and loads. He's got fucking hundreds of shows and stuff doing that shit. He's also really fucking good at painting, which I had no idea about until I saw this book. And it's actually really annoying, sort of how good he is at painting. So I'm just going to look through. There's him in his studio. I didn't see this picture when I first looked through it, but that's him painting. So he does all these celebrity caricature paintings. Clint Eastwood, that's pretty fucking good. We like the grayscale. We've done a bunch of that ourselves lately, so that's cool to see. There's a few like that in here. And there's lots of like him blabbering on about stuff. That's very cool. Julianne Moore as the fucking Mona Lisa. I think this. I might be able to go through every page. Daniel Day-Lewis. I think they're all acrylic as well, which is it's pretty impressive to paint like that in acrylics anyway. Also on such a large scale. Also doing not just portraits, but caricatures, like convincing, impressive caricatures. Amy Winehouse. That's a pretty good M&M. I like that. He almost looks hairy here, but that's just the brush strokes. But he's got a really good sense of highlighting indents and stuff. So the ridges on his neck and forehead and stuff. He's really good with that. And then having the ears sort of less defined, that's a good... Because you see that in photographs anyway, which I assume these are all, painted from as reference. Robbie Williams, if you're into that. Humphrey Bogart. We like the black and white ones, man. They're cool. That's some good shit. Harold Pinter. I don't know who that is. That's cool. I like the little splotch. I don't know if that's... Well, obviously it's on purpose, but... Cool. Words, whatever. Oh, that's very cool. Marlon Brando as the Godfather. God, the doesn't exist father. That's cool. I like that. His little eyes. Old Edward Norton. That's really, really cool. That's one thing I got from this book, actually. I did read through it times ago. He does explain how when you're doing a caricature, the picture almost becomes more of a likeness of that person than it does a photograph, because you're highlighting and exaggerating the aspects of that person's face which makes them look like that person. So in a way, like a photo of a person can look like a bunch of other people, but if you do a good caricature of a person, it will only look like that one person, if depending on who they are and what they look like and stuff. But in general, so in doing so, you're creating an image which looks more like that person than a photograph, in a way, which is quite cool. He doesn't describe it exactly like that, but in general terms. Oh, cool! It's fucking Jack and Tyler Durden from Fight Club. I would have liked to have seen that one big, but still cool. Still cool. That's really good, though. That's a really good painting. He's really good colours. Like, the skin isn't just skin tone, which is, mostly what I do, and it's quite a difficult thing to get away from. But you can see there's like an orange underneath, and then he's got like peach skin tones, but there's a very sort of like faint lilac, sort of purple in there, some greys and blues and greens in here. It's really, really smart, really well done. Very good indeed. Christopher Walken. I'm not an impressionist, but Cameron Diaz. Simon Callow. Is he a British guy? I don't know. I vaguely recognise him. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really good. He's got like the grayscale, but then he's got colour in his eyes. That's fucking neat, isn't it? That's funny. That's very funny. I like that a lot. Painting beards is hard, so that's something I've learned doing Gun Viking. Nice. Nice. That's really good. I like that. That's really funny. Very obviously, he's quite an icon today, isn't he, old Mr. DiCaprio? Lots of memes of him. George Bush as a monkey, chimp, ape, whatever. Shut up. Oh, that's really cool. That's a really nice painting. Meryl Streep. It's got their names there. I don't know all of them, but like that, it's instantly recognisable as who that is. It doesn't look like anyone else, and the creases in her face and stuff. But like, they all work to the advantage of the caricature. It's not like all these lines, because there's a typical thing in like especially comic books and like animation and stuff. The more lines you draw on a person's face, regardless of where you draw them, is almost like the more lines you do, the older the person looks. So with all these creases and stuff, I'm sure they're taken from the photo he used as reference, but they don't make her look absurd. They all, I don't know, it's just really nice. It's really nicely done. Because I think when you do portraits and stuff, it's especially if it's a commission or something, you want to flatter the person, so you try to ease up on the wrinkles and try to make everything sort of smooth and pretty. But he's clearly not done that here, but it still looks like pretty and whatever. Just fucking good, isn't it? Billy Joel. That was an old one. Old Metamorphosis Man. Charles Darwin. Kate Blanchett. She's pretty. She's not unpretty here, but, you know, not as pretty here as in real life. Richard Dawkins, he's a bit of a nonce. Oh, wow. That's a good fucking painting, that. God damn. That's really, really good. Very good. Very, very good. Fucking... That feels really, really solid. Like... that one as well, but that... I don't know, there's something about it, like it feels like just a painting on a canvas. It doesn't have as much sort of depth and form to it. But that really feels solid. It might be something to do with the grayscale. I don't know. You're a Geller. You're a weirdo. Oh, Hannibal the Lecter. Cannibal. Woody Allen. Bit of a, you know, he's had his moments of not being the best of people, hasn't he? Al Pacino. That's nice. David Blaine, the fucking dumb idiot. Cool. Nicholson. I don't know who that is, even knowing his name. I don't know who that is. Oh, Bertrand Russell. That's cool. Cool. That is actually really cool. I like Tom Waits. Cool. If you're into that. Oh, wow. That's cool. I think the grayscale ones are certainly my favourites, especially where he puts colour in the eyes, like the pink and blues and stuff in there. And he's obviously used like a either a hint of blue or like a grey, like a Payne's grey with like that has a tint of blue to it. That's really fucking good, man. I like that because it almost looks like something I'd draw, just like head, line for mouth, eyes. But like, That's really nice. Really, really nice. Stephen Fry. Oh, bless him. We like him. That's really funny. His nose and teeth and all. Oh, shit, yeah. Gary Oldman, he's a good one. He's a really, really good one. And the painting's pretty good too, I guess. Again, I guess it's the fact that it's a caricature is good, but he's obviously using photo reference. I think I recognise this photo, actually. So in terms of getting the lighting and stuff, he's got a reference for it, but he places it well. All the little, just those fine points like here in the eyes and stuff, and just the little bits here. It's those just fine highlights that really help pop it out, or fucking whatever. It's funny. Oh, god damn. A perfect example of why it's more fun to paint old people faces than young ones. All the lines and texture you get in there. The anus chin. That's good. Yeah, whatever. Oh, another one that's like, maybe not someone to put all the time and effort into a painting of. Roman Polanski. Didn't he like diddle kids or something? I don't know. Of course, the character of Ewan should be saying, oh, he's my favourite. Paint more pictures of pedophiles. Wowee. John Malkovich. That's cool. That's really, really nice. That's a really good painting. Like pearlescent almost there. The different colours and shit in the head. Because it's not just skin colour and then darker skin colour for the shadows and stuff, and there is like reflected light in certain parts. It's good, man. It's good. Oh, Mr. Depp with a little turd on his shoulder. Getting very current in the news and the memes and the... That's cool, but that's really, really cool. That's like a paparazzi photo or something, but... I love the shapes, man. It's almost like the goblins I draw, with the shape of the chin and the nose. I mean, I fucking hate Madonna, but painting's pretty good. Sean Penn. Fucking irritating smug cock. Ah, Doctor Who, man. And Good Omens and all the other shit he's been in. Ah, nice. Gandalf. That is Gandalf, isn't it? The guy who plays Gandalf. Yeah, I'm not thinking of the wrong person, am I? That is... Yeah. Bilbo Baggins. There you go. That's my impression of that guy. That's really nice. We like that. That's good. It's good. Oh, yeah, I guess he sent this to the Queen. A letter from a lady in waiting. I write to thank you for your letter you have written to the Queen, with which you have enclosed a sketch for Her Majesty to see. I am to thank you for your kind thought. Yours sincerely, Susan Hussey. That's pretty funny if we did actually send that to the Queen, to be like, hey, I painted you, have a look. That's pretty funny. And a hell of a way to end the shit. Cool, man. Yeah, he does all his TV shit, all his mind-bending fucking craziness. He's also irritatingly good at painting, so fuck him. I didn't actually realise how long I'd been recording in that first section. It went on a bit, didn't it? I had, I've got this. It's a bunch of questions that people asked me for an old Q&A thing I did, and I was going to answer them. But then I went on and on and on and on and on about Gun Viking for so long. I think I might save that. For the next podcast, I'll do like just a Q&A thing. I'll finish answering those questions. Perhaps. For now, hi, how are you? What are you up to? What have you been doing? How are you doing? I'll draw gun Viking with 4 arms, but I never know where to put them all. There's too many. Where do you put 4 entire arms? You know. Does that work? I sometimes hate how I get bogged down in trying to do anatomy properly. Like, I wish I could just do this. Like, Gun Viking has big arms like this, and big hands, big guns. Maybe draw it a little bit better. And then, you know, put in some shadows here and there to make it not look completely shit, but for the most part, just not worry so much about having all the anatomy and shit in there. Like, I don't want it to look super duper realistic, but I want it to look somewhat convincing, I guess. I don't know. Looks like a gorilla. Gorilla Viking. The 4-armed Gorilla Viking. I did see a comic in a shop. I'm not sure if how popular it is or anything. It was called 6 Gun Gorilla, I think. It was like, I don't know, like an Old West gorilla cowboy with a, you know, like a revolver, like a 6 gun. And every time I see those, like, I was going to make a video on Headlopper, I might still, because I've got a bunch of Headlopper comics. And I had the same thought, which is, fuck. Because I saw Headlopper in the store and I thought it looked really, really cool. I picked it up, and it's a really cool comic. I got a lot of love for Headlopper. But one of my first thoughts was, shit, fuck, god damn it. Like, I'm working on Gun Viking, and then there's this thing out there that's like Gun Viking but better. Not better, very different obviously, because, you know, Headlopper doesn't have guns. But it's one big, like, barbarian guy with a beard, and he cuts heads off of big monsters and shit. And I'm just like, oh, like, how many, you know, big bearded barbarian guy comics can there be? Is there enough already? So with Headlopper being out there, are people going to see Gun Viking if it gets, you know, professionally printed ever, and be like, yeah, whatever, trying to be Headlopper, that's all this guy's doing? But I had Gun Viking, the first issue I think was done before Headlopper came out, at least, if not the second as well. I think, I hope. So it's obviously not, it's not copied, it's not trying to be one thing or the other, but it's just, you know. And it was the same with that 6 Gun Gorilla comic. I was just like, oh god damn it, it just, you know, big muscly thing with gun. It's Gun Viking, but a gorilla. The market's saturated, there's too much. But I mean, that was just like a raw reaction, man. Just an initial sort of like aggravation or whatever. I'm not actually annoyed. I'm not actually feeling sad or despondent because of those things. It's just like a gut reaction. Because I'm enjoying doing Viking. I'm going to enjoy finishing an entire book of Gun Viking. And I'm really, really happy with how other people seem to like it. So that's cool. Because I've said before, probably multiple times, I remember a time posting Gun Viking stuff on Instagram and it getting like, people just be like, oh, yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. Good drawings, you know. But now it's at a point where people are like, shit, yes, new Gun Viking, can't wait for the next issue, and these pages are cool, and the thing, and the colouring contest I've got going currently. So I'm really, really stoked that people are digging it. Hopefully, when I get the book out, it'll be really, really nice. It will sell millions of copies, make me loads of money. Then I can make the next one, and 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 the next one.